Greetings, everybody. I'm Cryptodamus, your favorite financial astrologer, back here on the Cryptodamus Astrology channel. Little Friday afternoon astrology session for you. We've got some very tense aspects going on right now. Mercury is approaching tense square to Mars in Leo. Mercury in Taurus is approaching a tense square, fixed square to Mars in Leo. And that's an aspect of irritation, frustration, um, could be some harsh words. There could be some conflict. There could be some aggression. Could be some arguments coming up over the next 24 to 48 hours. This could be a good time to clear the air, actually, on this aspect. Issues that have been sort of simmering below the surface, they can sometimes come up during this aspect. However, you want to be a little bit careful not to hit the nuclear button and sort of scorch the earth. This is a good time to deal with issues, but you've got to keep a control, over anger in this situation. The other aspect that's approaching is the Sun conjunct Uranus, and that can have a very shocking effect. And interestingly enough, we just got some shocking news that the financial ratings agency Moody's just downgraded the USA credit rating from the AAA score. Uh, so that was a bit unexpected, and I think really lines up with the Sun, Uranus, Mercury, Mars square. It should be a tense, edgy, kind of nervous weekend. Both Uranus can sort of fry the nervous system. And so, Mercury also represents the nervous system. And in that 10 square to Mars, you can see a lot of like edgy, tense, nervous energy as well. So if you can, if you have relaxation techniques and stress management, this is a good weekend for that. Now, how bad is this credit agency rating downgrade going to be? I've already seen a lot of posts on social media that the last time this happened, the markets really went down for a period of time. Now, of course, I could be wrong. It's always hard to judge a little bit, but the aspects for next week are pretty good. There's three major aspects. There's a major transit for Bitcoin on Monday the 19th, and that's Saturn sextile Bitcoin's natal Jupiter. That's a big favorable. That's one of the big favorables for Bitcoin in May. I like that one. Then on uh, Tuesday the 20th, or actually, it's just after midnight. No, no, actually, in the middle of the night between the Monday and Tuesday, you've got the Sun sextile Saturn. That's also a favorable. And then on Tuesday, you have two favorables. You have that nice Venus Mars fire trine on the 22nd, 21st, 22nd, and then the Sun is going to sextile Neptune on the 22nd as well. And those are both quite nice, soft, harmonious aspects. So there's no rough aspects next week. There's only three favorable aspects next week until Saturday the 24th. That one is that no that one could be, that one could be have some serious problems because Mercury is going to conjunct Uranus that day. That's also a kind of a shocking surprise to the nervous system. And Saturn is going to ingress into the sign of Aries. And that only happens every 29 years. So next Sunday is actually kind of a big deal as well. Or next Saturday, excuse me, is kind of a big deal. Uh, and so we can definitely see some problems. We can see some problems over the weekend on this combination of the Mars and Mercury and the Sun and Uranus tomorrow. But this next week, at least I have it down as one of the better weeks of the month. And that fire trine between Venus, that high, very sexy, romantic fire trine, very passionate fire trine between Venus and Mars comes to exact on the 21st, 22nd. So I think that, there's a good chance the financial markets can hold up. And this could even be a good week for Bitcoin. The USA credit down rate, that could actually, that who knows, that maybe that could even be favorable for Bitcoin. So let's see what happens, guys. Just dropping a short little update for you here. I hope that's interesting information, and then we'll do another check-in again next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you soon.